Hi guys, this is Chris Bailey, also known as the Traditional Shaving Evangelist, and today I want to cover some very basic tips for lathering. And here you see I have a soap, I have a brush which are required, and of course a container if you're going to bowl lather. Also, you're going to need water. Now, let's get right into this. The first thing you want to do when lathering soap is to wet the bristles of your brush, which are here. And if it's a natural hair brush, I recommend you soak it, actually submerge the bristle portion into water to make them a little more pliable. So let's go ahead and wet this brush. This is a synthetic brush, so I don't really need to soak it, but you do need to wet it. And then the next step is to load the soap onto the brush, like so. Very, very easy thing to do. And you'll simply swirl the brush on the soap for maybe 10 to 15 seconds. And you'll look at it and see if you're picking up soap into the bristles. And when you are, or you feel that it's got a pasty look, you're ready to actually take it to the bowl. Now, one thing that is required is water, and people make the mistake of using too much or not enough. I suggest just putting a few drops either on your brush or in the bowl. And then put the brush into your bowl and start swirling it around. It's not a terribly complicated effort. You simply swirl it around. You can change directions. There's no real right or wrong way to do it, but you must get some air in your mix and you must have water. If you see that it looks dry, needs hydrated, simply add, a few drops of water and continue. And over time, you will get a nice lather. And I'm going to go ahead and stop for a minute and speed this up, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. Stand by. And as you can see, we've worked this a little now, and we've got a nice lather that what we call peaks, whereas there's little peaks on here, and as you pull it up, you'll see little peaks there in the lather. It's nice and thick. There's no bubbles, and it doesn't really take long to generate, but it does take a little effort. So take your time. Remember, add water as you need it, and just swirl the brush and make sure you got a good load of soap. It's really not that difficult, and in no time flat, you can have a nice lather that is more than suitable for shaving. So there you have it, guys. Basic tips for bowl lathering.